YouTube, my friends. I am from India, Drupad Sijala. This is my research of earthquake as per Indian astrology. I research how to come earthquake on world. The main cause of earthquake is partial union of planets. Reciprocity, vision, central yoga, Kendra yoga, and change in yoga. Earthquakes are more likely to occur in more than one place if they more than one planet takes place in the single day. The latitude and longitude of the planets whose partial union reciprocity vision and central yoga, Kendra yoga, passes over the area on the earth. The gravity of both of planets is affected in that area which causes earthquake. It is also important to consider the moon. Thus, clay is obtained by observing the partial position of the planets and the partial union of the planets, reciprocity, central yoga, it means Kendra yoga, and vision occur. Time passes when the latitude and longitude partial in which constellations the moon moves in that constellation, the latitude and longitude get effects. Earthquake occur in the areas where the latitude and longitude of the moon affect the earth and the latitude and longitude of the constellations affect the earth. Hora needs to be seen to see the time of the earthquakes. There are 7 nights a week. Earthquakes are more frequent in the hour of Saturn and Mercury from the hora of Navagraha and the hora of that planets in pound. If a 7 magnitude earthquake struck Nepal 9 and 25 April 2015, 11:45 minutes, 11 hour 45 minutes on Saturday. Then at 11 hour 45 minutes, Mercury will be seen on Saturday. Looking at the horoscope of Saturn and Mercury in the future gives time. It is especially important to observe the position of the sun when the planets are partial union, reciprocal, and central yoga, Kendra yoga. Then the magnitude of the earthquake increase in the month. Being partial with the sun and Saturn, Rahu change in the gravity when the sun and Rahu unite in the same zodiac sign in the amount of fire in the sun increase. Due the change in gravity when the sun and Saturn are in Kendra Yoga union, vision reciprocity with Rahu, and during that time Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, or Moon's partial union, vision reciprocity, Central Yoga, Kendra Yoga takes place in that certain earthquakes Assure, earthquakes are caused by the change in the gravity of the sun and the gravity of the particulae, elegant planets. In the day when the posture of the planets, the lunar sign planets Saturn, Rahu, Mars are in the constellation of Ketu, and if the lunar signs planet Saturn, Rahu, Mars are in the union of the Ketu with vision, reciprocity, central yoga, Kendra yoga. At that time, partial union of planets occur and mostly earthquakes are happening because there is big change. But if the Jupiter's vision or central yoga is on the moon there, then there is no effect. When the Jupiter effect, not earthquake effect. Tsunami. Tsunami depends on the planet Venus. When Venus is in the Aquarius constellations of Aquarius and the Venus has Saturn, Rahu, Mars, Ketu's union, vision or central yoga, Kendra yoga, and is partial on Venus, and if Sun, Rahu, Saturn's union vision of central yoga, Kendra yoga is in competitions and other planets have partial union respectively, then the intensity of the earthquake increase when Mars, Venus and partial union vision or central yoga, Kendra yoga occur, which causes a tsunami and that works havoc on the earth. A tsunami struck Indonesia at 9 p.m. on Saturday, 22 December 2018, with the moon in the constellations Orion in the Gemini. Jupiter was at the 15 hours and 31 minutes changes in the Scorpio, and Mercury was at 15 hours and 48 minutes degree in the Scorpio, which was partial union. Saturn Sun alliance was in the Sun's or Sagittarius sign of zodiac. Venus Libra had a latitude of 20 hours 2 minutes in Aquarius. Neptune was 90 hours and 47 degree, which was in Aquarius, and that was Neptune, Venus, fifth yoga, which was partial. The sun was 4.35 degree in Aries, which was Nevapancham yoga, which erupted and volcano. Due to the effect of more partial planet in Gujarat, also earthquake happened at Kutch, and Surendranagar earthquake in Italy on 24 August 2016 with magnitude of 6.4, and also Burma with magnitude of 6.8. The reason was that the sun was united in the Leo sign of Rahu. Saturn in Scorpio was 15.47 degree. Mars was 15.33 degrees. There was a Partius alliance. Mercury in Virgo was 3.6 degree and Jupiter was 2.28 degree, which was a partial union. Neptune was 16.48 degree in Aquarius and Saturn was 15.47 degree in Scorpio, which was Kendra Yoga partial, the counterpart. There was a Wednesday in the Burma at 4 p.m. There was a Saturn, Hora, partial union, and more planets cause more than one earthquake in different places. When the Saturn Rahu's union vision central yoga, Kendra yoga happens, earthquake tremors increase, and when Sun Rahu's union vision, central yoga, Kendra yoga happens, earthquake occurs the most Saturn Sun union, reciprocity vision, central yoga, Kendra yoga increase the magnitude of earthquake, Saturn Mars union vision, reciprocity, central yoga, Kendra yoga increase of the magnitude of earthquake when the union of Ketu Mars vision, reciprocity, central yoga, Kendra yoga happens, there is a likely to earth to volcano. When the Rahu's Buddh's union, reciprocity, central yoga, Kendra yoga happened, the intensity of earthquake increased. The intensity of an earthquake increase. The intensity of earthquake is definitely higher. When the union reciprocity vision, central yoga, Kendra yoga of Mars and Mercury is partial. When the Venus, Mars and union, reciprocity vision, central yoga, Kendra yoga happens, there was a possibility of a partial tsunami. When Rahu Venus partial union, reciprocity vision, central yoga, Kendra yoga happens, effects like rain, tsunami, and hurricane occur if Saturn Venus has partial union, reciprocity vision, central yoga, Kendra yoga, then the sun is suffering from Saturn and Rahu. If Mars Mercury is partial union, then the intensity of the earthquake is higher and tsunami can come. If we look at the sun at the constellation of Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, and Mars, then if the union of Sun Mars happen through vision, central yoga, Kendra yoga, the chances of volcano eruptions are ceased. From the date to May 2018 to the date 6 November 2018, the union of Mars and Ketu took place in Capricorn, which was partial at that time. Period volcano eruptions occurred for the long time when the Venus and Mercury partially margy with the seen planet, an earthquake is certain to occur in Saurashtra of Gujarat. When Jupiter Mercury partial union occur in effects America and New Zealand, earthquake occur in the ring of fire when the sun is partial to the planets of sin such as Indonesia, Philippines, Japan, earthquake of affects Kashmir, Himachal, Uttarakhand when the Mars is partial. Earthquake is in Burma, Nagaland, Assam are affected when Saturn comes in partial yoga and when the Rahu comes in partial yoga. The earthquake can be occur in the Italy and Afghanistan. द्रुपद सिंह झाला कहा, द्रुपद सिंह झाला, नमस्कार.